Welcome to the channel. I'm Krishna Perkins, a realtor here in Northeast San Antonio. Today we're heading into Selma, Texas to the Ratama Springs neighborhood. So stick around and I'll show you what the neighborhood has to offer. Your driving tour starts right now. Okay, we are in Ratama Springs right now. Now, if you're not familiar with Retama Springs, there it is there. It is right in Selma, Texas. If you are not familiar with Selma, Texas, then you might want to check out my other video. It's just on Selma, Texas. It gives you that perspective of where Selma is, what you're looking at living in Selma. It also goes over some of the pros and cons from some of my past buyers and sellers in the neighborhood here in Ratama Springs. But it does give you a general overview of Selma, Texas. So about Ratama Springs neighborhood, this neighborhood has 857 homes in it. The neighborhood was started back in 2006 and finished at about 2015. And the builder back then was known as Syntex, and they are now known as Pulte. So Pulte actually bought out Syntex. Now this neighborhood was a Syntex neighborhood when it was built. And then, now you'll see the name has changed, though, to Pulte, but this was a Syntex neighborhood. Home sizes, they range anywhere from 1,486 square feet all the way up to 3,070 square feet. And as you can tell by looking at some of these homes, that there is a vast variety of elevations here. You have front side brick, you have stone, but most of them all have the hardy fiber cement siding on the side. So this is definitely more in the entry level type neighborhood, if that's what you're looking for. But you do have a good mix of single story homes and a decent mix of two-story as well. We're coming up on the park here, or the playground rather, and we're going to take a look here and see what they have. Okay, y'all, we are just walking past the playground here. Walking away from the parking lot area that is on the other side. You have cluster mailboxes on either side of this block here, and of course you have a green area right there behind me, or rather green space. And I just want to show you what activities there are in the neighborhood other than just this playground. They have another park in the neighborhood on the east side of the neighborhood. We're on the west side of the neighborhood. Here you see some more of the homes behind me here, so you can get an idea of some of the architectural features. So right here by the mailbox, and you see these stands throughout the neighborhood, so they're really trying to keep the neighborhood informed on what is going on in the neighborhood. They have movie nights here, and it's going to be out at the other park in the neighborhood, which we'll see in a few minutes. And we just missed the movie night. They also have their a Mother's Day celebration as well. I think that was on the same night as the movie night. And we also have here the food truck schedule. So they're bringing in food trucks. So if having some of those things happen, if you don't want to cook dinner, you don't want to go out to restaurants, they bring some of that to you here at Ratama Springs, so you don't have to worry about constantly going into town, which is not far. There's a lot of shopping nearby, but if you don't want to do anything outside of the neighborhood, you have that option to stay in the neighborhood to at least enjoy a food truck, take a walk, and then just go back home without ever having to leave the neighborhood. And you still get your peace and quiet, because a lot of people bought their homes back when the neighborhood was brand new, because the idea of being outside of town, and having some peace and quiet was their number one goal. So let's get you guys down the road here and look at some more homes, and then we'll see that nature park that they advertise throughout the neighborhood as having the movie night. All right, folks, we are getting to the finish line here. This is, we're coming up on the entryway. We did skip that at the beginning. I was getting in here to show a home, but it is a nice entryway. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but the streets here are very wide. Something I really appreciate about this neighborhood, I always have. Streets are wider than normal that you would see in a neighborhood, even for the age of the neighborhood. And the spacing between the houses, also, you have a lot more spacing in between the houses. If that's something you appreciate, I know I do, especially seeing this in a neighborhood, as it's not a brand new neighborhood, but it's newer than a lot of neighborhoods, and it still has really nice spacing in between the houses. I've seen some move-up homes that are just right on top of each other. Not here in Retama Springs. Get a little elbow room there. But check out those beautiful oak trees there. This is where the movie in the park is played here. You have walking trails out there. You have picnic tables, and you have a great view for your movie. So you bring your blankets, bring your snacks, and enjoy the family and watch your movie. So, hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed the tour here in Ratama Springs. If you have any questions about the homes or the neighborhood, shoot me a message, leave me a comment, or dial me direct at 210-260-6617. You can view today's inventory in the link description of the video. Otherwise, until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.